Good morning. So, you guys, I know you're not expecting another Vlogmas day from me, but I just have to tell you this story that happened to me this morning. So I'm like, screw it, I'm just gonna post on the 1st of January to surprise you guys with this crazy story. So I know I've been kind of sprinkling in some of the drama that has been going on with the neighbors, and this morning I'm at my breaking point with it. I'm at my breaking point, you guys, because this lady downstairs is driving me absolutely insane. So, I'm going to tell you the story. Might delete later if I feel like I don't want it on the internet. But, like, the reality of this whole thing is, and I can't tell you all the details. I don't think I can tell you all the details because, honestly, we might have to get, like, cops involved because it's pretty bad at this point. But this morning, let me just tell you what happened this morning. I walk out my house. So Dominic brings Sunday for a walk every single morning. First of all, Dominic's amazing. And I honestly feel like that's her issue, is that she's jealous. Like, I feel like people, when they're jealous of other people, they do whatever they can to hate on the people. Or when they don't feel whole inside, they hate on other people. And so, anyway, this morning, Dominic walks Sunday, and he comes back, he lets Sunday in the house. When we bring Sunday for a walk, we walk her all the way around our complex. Sunday refuses. She will never go to the bathroom near our apartment. So, just keep this in mind, you guys. She will never go to the bathroom right in front of our apartment. So, this morning, he brings her for a walk, and the neighbor is pulling in at the same time he leaves. And so, he brings her for a walk. He comes back, he lets her in the house, the neighbor's still sitting in her car. And so then he leaves, and I'm upstairs, obviously editing my video for you guys to go up today. And also, getting ready to go get my coffee. So I end up going to get my coffee, and I walk out, you guys. I'm fuming right now. I walk out to this note on our door. It says, "Please clean up after your dog." Now, this is the second time this lady has written us a note, so I know it's her note because it's her handwriting. And it says, "Please clean up after your dog." And she left a bag of dog shit. I mean, you guys, I can't make this shit up. I can't believe these people think it's okay to leave dog shit at people's front door, first of all, which is what happened with the last neighbors. We all know that the dog shit piles were piling up, but they weren't leaving it right on our mat. Literally, I'll put a picture in for you guys. She left the dog shit right on our mat and left this note. Mind you, we pick up after Sunday. We never don't pick up after Sunday. The only times that I can think of that we've not picked up after Sunday is if it's dark and we don't have our flashlight on us to look for the poop. But literally, we always have our phones on us. So it's very rare that ever would happen. Anyway, so she leaves this bag of some other dog's shit at our door, and I'm just so mad at this point, you guys. There's been so much drama go on with her. There's so much, and I know I want to say it to you guys, but I just don't know what we're gonna need to utilize, and I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about this on the internet. The only person that knows about my YouTube channel in my little area here is my bestie, who is my next door neighbor, but I told her about it, and she would obviously be fine with everything that's going on. But because I literally called her, or I texted her right away, and I was like, "Do you see that note on our door?" And so we had a conversation about it. So I know she would be fine with me telling my story on here, and I know she's not sharing my YouTube channel with anybody. Where the hell did my straw go? Wait, did you guys see this happen? Because I lost my straw somehow. Somehow I lost my straw. It fell right out of my drink somehow. Ew, that's disgusting. Anyway, I don't think she would tell anybody that we are, that I have a YouTube channel, even, because I really would. That's my thing, is I want to protect myself from this lady, because this lady is clearly psycho, and my neighbor agrees. We're all in agreement that this lady's crazy. So I'm just gonna tell you from the beginning. We heard every day we were hearing our neighbor. I'm gonna leave some parts out because I feel like some parts you guys can just fill in the gaps. Every day I was hearing our neighbor screaming at her kids, saying, F you, you effing idiots, and like just really derogatory things at her children. Now, it's not my place to judge someone and how they raise their kids, but what it is my place to do is if I'm trying to watch a Christmas movie and you're screaming obscenities over my Christmas movie and I can hear you, and I never used to hear the old neighbors, I can hear you screaming, now we're gonna have an issue and we need to figure out a way for you to, you know, be a little quieter if you're gonna be screaming. But anyway, Dominic was home one of the times, and you guys, I'm really struggling because my drink actually got everywhere when the straw came out. Anyway, Dominic was home one of the days. It was the first day he was home, and he heard her screaming obscenities at her kid, and what she said, you know, I'm gonna give you a spanking, all sorts of things. And then we thought we heard something that was not good. And so Dominic went down the stairs and he said, hey, he knocked on her door, first of all. And he said, hey, I just wanted to let you know we can hear everything upstairs. She didn't answer the door either. She did not open the door. She yells out the door after he knocked on the door, what do you want? And we've never met this bitch before. Like, literally, we've never talked to her, ever. And so Dominic says through the door, I just wanted to let you know, like, we can hear everything that's going on down here. You're being very loud. And she goes, so? And he goes, well, is there any way you can be a little quieter? And she goes, I can hear everything you guys do every night. And Dominic and I, like, not want to be TMI up in here, but I'm running through my brain and I'm thinking there's nothing she could have heard, if you know what I'm saying. Like, because the way it sounded was like she was saying, like, that she could hear us every night, and it was just weird. And so I'm like, no, there's no way, because ever since she moved in, it's just no way. That's all I have to say. And so I'm like, all we do is sit around and play Mario Kart. Like, that's what she would have heard, is us playing a Mario game or whatever, if she heard us. So that's what I'm thinking upstairs. So Dominic says back to her, like, what do you hear? Because honestly, we didn't know she could hear us. And she goes, you guys are heavy as, which is what I told you guys about the other day. And Dominic is pissed at this point. He's done. He comes running up the stairs. I heard that and I was so mad. I was about to roll my ass down the stairs and talk to her myself, give her a firm speaking to, because, you know, I don't settle for people like body shaming other people, and especially not in that regard. Like, it was just so messed up. And I've never talked to her before. Like, and Dominic, this was the first interaction he'd ever had with her, was through a door. I've never spoken to her. Like, it was honestly ridiculous that she had the audacity to say something like that and not even know us. Like, yes, obviously you can judge, you can base it off of our appearance, but the reality of it is we're not getting any lighter. Like, you know, like, so what, saying it that way isn't going to help the situation, lady. But anyway, she said that, and obviously we are trying, you guys know, you've seen the past couple days, we are trying to be quieter because I don't want to keep our neighbor up. Like, I don't want to be loud on her. But anyway, the following day, this lady is so crazy. Dominic goes out to his car with the water, and he's got a call that he has to be on his computer. So he goes out to his car and he's gonna be on that. This lady comes out of her apartment while he's on his call and starts looking at everybody's cars. Like, just looking at them. Like, I don't even know what she was doing. I was sitting up in my office at this point. And so she's looking at everybody's cars, and then she goes back in her house, and then she comes back out with her camera and she starts videoing my car, the car parked next to me, and her car. In the car parked next to me, I don't know why, but that car never gets iced over for some reason. Literally every morning it's not iced over. It must be the way the sun hits it. But anyway, so she's videoing everybody's car. Her car is iced over. I'll give her that. It was iced over. But so was Dominic's car. They were both iced over. Everybody else's car in the lot was iced over, other than my car and this random girl next to me. Not random girl. She's actually very sweet. But this other girl that parks next to me. So my car, of course, isn't iced over. Look at my car. It's completely fabric. Like, it's not metal at all, so it's not going to ice over. But anyway, she's complaining. She writes Dominic a note and says, if you go anywhere near my car again, or my car or my kids again, I'm not afraid to call the cops on you. You guys, we read this note, and she goes, the landlord and the old tenant warned me about you. we're literally like, what is she talking about? First of all, like, the old tenant could have warned her, or the old landlord, no, yeah, the old tenant could have warned her about us giving them issues about the whole weed thing. But honestly, we're still sitting here like, I mean, really? They warned you about Dominic? Because literally it was addressed to a Ken, which isn't Dominic, obviously. She doesn't know Dominic's name, but I think she was like going for the whole Ken and Karen vibe. And so anyway, she goes, then she says, they warned me about you. And then she says, by the way, third baby's on the way in June. You might want to buy earplugs. So Dominic and I are reading this, and we're weirded out by this whole thing because we're both like, I don't know what she's talking about, but okay. So then we read that, we send it off to our landlord, and we say, hey, like, we just want to let you know this is going on. Can you give us a call? Our landlord misunderstood that, I think, and he called HOA because Dominic said, can you call today? And our landlord called HOA. And so I think he just misunderstood it and thought Dominic wanted him to call HOA. And so then the landlord calls HOA, and HOA apparently tells the landlord what this lady complained about. But we have nothing, we know nothing at this point, right? Until Christmas Eve, when our landlord is like, hey, any way I can stop by today? And Dominic, we're like, okay, yeah, of course. And so then he stops in and he tells us that this word downstairs said that Dominic, she said someone poured water on her car to make it ice over. And like, I don't even know. So obviously she thought it was Dominic, or was implying it was Dominic, but he would never, first of all. Second of all, he parks like way far, like he parks over here, let's just say hypothetically, and she parks way over here, like, and our apartment's here. He didn't even go near her car. He doesn't go near her car because she's a psychopath. But literally, I'm pretty convinced that there is some sort of mental issue going on here. And at that point, I feel bad. And like, this is what empathy does. This is what us empaths do. Like, I would feel bad if there genuinely is some sort of mental issue going on there. I feel bad that she has to live with that mental issue, and that she is genuinely convinced that these things are happening, because Dominic would never do that. It doesn't matter how much he hates someone, he would never do that. That's just not in him. So that all went on, but our landlord believed us, because, you know, how do you not? Like, this is all just so out there. Like, I just don't even know how anybody would not believe us in this circumstance, because look at us. Like, it's just, we aren't really given the vibes of people that want to destroy your life. Like, we don't want to destroy your life. We just want to live ours. And so, anyway, that all happened. This morning, I wake up to this poop thing at my door. I call my landlord, and my landlord's like, listen, this is harassment at this point. We're going to have to figure something out. If this continues, he said, just keep documenting it. But if it continues, at this point, she's harassing you guys, and that's not okay. Because it's not even our dog's poop. Like, if it was our dog's poop, Dominic told me I should have saved the poop. I wish I would have saved the poop, and we would have DNA tested it. It's gone real crazy. But like, there's no way. That's not even my dog's poop. Especially because, first of all, I'm not going to get into explaining my dog's poop to you guys, but it was just crazy. So that's what's been going on over here. But it allowed for great connection with my neighbor, who I gave a call, or I shot a text and she gave me a call, and we just had an hour-long conversation about this whole situation. And so it was just, we're going to look at the positives, and it allowed for good connection between me and my neighbor. The other one, not the lady downstairs. Anyway, you guys, I'm actually just gonna end it. This is literally just gonna be the story about the neighbor of a vlog. So I hope you guys like it, and that's all the detail I can give you guys, honestly, about it right now. But man, the drama, right? And when Dominic first went downstairs, and I heard her say, you're heavy as you know what, in my head, I was just like, wow, the content that I'm gonna have from this lady. Like, I have so much I could say about her. And it was so funny, while I was on the phone with my neighbor, she was like, we should start a YouTube channel just talking about the drama in the neighborhood. I'm like, oh my gosh, like someone would find the channel and we would look crazy. But anyway, that's what's happening here, you guys. Anyway, I am gonna wrap this up here. I know it's not like a long video or anything, but it's not kind of like a nice little surprise, starting the new year off strong, are we? But I love you. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up and comment down below your thoughts on this wild situation. I feel like I should make a TikTok about it, but your girl's not a TikTok queen, and TikTok is terrifying also. The first time I posted on TikTok, you guys, I got made fun of for my lisp. You guys have never said anything about my lisp, and now you guys will probably notice it all the time, but I've never gotten a comment about my lisp on YouTube, and on TikTok I got a comment about my lisp, and then 700 people liked the comment, and it's just sad. TikTok scares the shit out of me. So anyway, you guys, I'm gonna go. I love you. Hit the thumbs up button if you like this video, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Oh, shit, you guys, not tomorrow. I'll see you guys in the next one.